Hey, welcome into the arena with this horse Magnolia. If you watched the video with the extreme desensitizing, that was 1 week ago that I did that session. What I've done since then is I did it 3 more days. Increased the pressure even a little bit more on one of the days. I rode her a little bit, mostly walking just here, and one day I just sat on her. One day I ponied her out in the pasture, didn't ride her. All right, and so yesterday I thought, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and ask her for a trot in the round pen, and she would not trot. I don't know if that's because she's scared, because she doesn't know I want her to trot. I'm not really sure. So what I'm gonna do today is I've got Delaney here, whom you saw in the last video. Delaney got her to trot a little bit last week. And say, well, can't you whack this horse and get her to trot? Yeah, of course. But with her, because she's so overreactive and flighty, I don't want to scare her. I mean, I can toss ropes over her. She's used to this kind of stuff. But if I don't have to, I want to use as little pressure as I have to, as I possible on her at this stage in her development, okay? So that's why I did kind of reach back and do that a little bit with my rein yesterday, and she didn't speed up. And so to get her to trot, I would have had to go a lot more, you know, a lot more intensity, and I really did not want to do that. And so what I'm gonna do here is just have Delaney get on her, and the reason we're not in the round pen, go ahead, Delaney. The reason we're not in the round pen is because it rained last night, and it's a soupy mess, okay? So it's just not gonna be useful. So we're here in the arena, and I have a 30-foot rope, which will allow me to let Magnolia get out a ways from me if we need to. If she starts trotting around nicely, our goal, here's our goal, I just want her to trot around some nice, easy circles like we're just having a little nice day in the park. That's my goal. Don't know what will get accomplished here. Worst case, if she bolts and tries to take off, I'm pretty sure I can and pull her around and keep her from doing that, and Delaney's just gonna hang on if that happens. Yeah, that's the idea. So Delaney, why don't you just put your left foot back and move her hindquarters, just let her know you're up there. Okay, just ask her to move her hindquarters over. So we've not done with her, I mean, as far as we've had riders on her, but there you go. Okay, good. Good, so we're just gonna kind of let her know you're up there, but you don't have any rein, so you're just hanging on. Now do the same thing on this side, touch her with your foot there. Okay, so see, she kind of jumped just a little bit, but she's used to that, okay? All right, now, just start kind of, let me get my rope here. She's stepping all over it, okay? Let's just have you just start bumping her just like you're riding her, and let's ask her to go around me in a circle here, okay? Just bump her with your legs just like you're riding her, because you know that we, in my place, we always bump with our legs when we're riding, okay? So let's just let her walk around. You can reach down and rub on her if you want, like for her to just kind of calm down and be all good with life. Good. There, good girl. Okay, keep her going. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to pull her in. Let's turn around and go the other way. Okay, you can go ahead and push her with your foot like you were turning her. She's used to that. She's used to my legs. She handles that pretty well. Okay, that was actually fine. Okay. Good girl. Okay, so I didn't ask her to trot. She did it because she got a little anxious, but she's not overreacting. So you just ride and try to relax. And I'm kind of looking for her to relax here. Like to see her head come down a little bit. She's handling it nicely. All right, good. Ooh. Good, rub the hide off her neck. And some of y'all might be watching my feet and this rope wrapping around my legs. I'm aware of it, okay? That is a danger when you have a long rope. So I'm very aware of what's happening with this rope and my feet. I've actually never had it happen. I've come close a few times where I almost got jerked off my feet. I've never had it happen. Okay, good. All right, good. So Delaney, why don't you just act like you're riding her, just squeeze with your feet and ask her to walk. Yeah, good. And if she takes off trotting again, we'll let her, of course. I'm not going to stop her, because that's the whole point here. We want her to be okay with a rider, faster motion. Okay, and one of the things I do when I'm riding her is I wave my arms. I wave my free arm almost all the time, okay? Yeah, because I want her to get used to motion up above her, and then I'll reach down and rub her with that same hand, like that. Okay, good, good, okay. So see, she got a little bothered by it, but you handled it well, and so did she. Good, good, so just, yeah, that's fine, just ride her. So I always tell my horse training students, what you're looking for is you want the horse to start looking like she's bored. You want her to start going, okay, is this it? Is that it? Okay, I'm bored. She's not doing that yet, is she? But she's handling it well. Good. She's handling your body bouncing around up there, which is what I want to see. Good. Good, good. Good. Okay. So since she's trotting off on her own, I'm going to kind of look for her to slow down on her own. That, good. Now rub her again. Good. Good. So as of yet, we haven't asked her to trot. She's been doing it because she wanted to. Okay. Good. That's looking good. Okay, now just sit up and just squeeze and ask her to trot. Good. Now she kind of jumped out a little bit there, didn't she?
I didn't feel it.
You did not feel it?
Nope.
Okay. It looked to me like she kind of overreacted just a smudge. Not much. Not much. Okay. Okay, now we're going to ask her to stop. Stick your feet out. Ooh. Good. Rub, rub, rub. Let's let her rest. Love to see her lick and chew, if she will. Watch her head. Look at that. Watch her head. Good. Delaney's doing a really good job of rubbing her and letting out big breaths. Good. So her head's coming down. She's not licking and chewing. Head's coming down. Good. She does know the head down cue. Sometimes I'll reach up and just push right behind there, right where the top of the bridle is. Oh, I love that. And she brought it right back up. Okay. And so, by the way, folks, we don't have a camera person. My camera person is Delaney, and she's otherwise busy at the moment. Yeah. So we just locked the camera down, and we're trying to stay in it as best we can. So I apologize if it's not. Okay. All right, Delaney, we're going to go the other way. So just touch her with your left foot and tell her to turn that way. All right, good. Good. And squeeze, just that kind of, tell her with your feet, tell her to go. Good. Go ahead and kick her a little if she doesn't go. Good. Good. So again, I would prefer to be doing this in the round pen with me in the middle with a stick and string and you riding her, but I didn't really want to do it out here in that manner. Go ahead and squeeze her. I don't know why she stopped there. She probably saw me move and misinterpreted it. And she may trot off here in a second. If she doesn't, we'll ask her to. Good. Good job. Okay. Good. Now rub her with that hand. Good. Okay. Now I want you to go ahead and ask her to trot. She licked her lips right there too, by the way. Okay. So see, she kind of goosed a little when you asked her. So we're going to practice that. Now let's ask her to slow down. Ask her to come down to a walk. All right, rub her. Rub her. So we're going to work and practice these transitions. Right? You've always heard me say the horse will tell you what they need. So what she told us is we need to practice these transitions. Okay, so ask her again to trot. Squeeze, kiss. Okay. All right. So you had to kick her just a little, didn't you?
Yep.
Okay. So you squeezed and kissed and she didn't trot, then you kicked her just a little and she trotted, but she didn't overreact. She goosed a little, but wasn't too bad. All right, now let's ask her to slow down. Good. Now rub her. Good. This is actually going quite well. I'm really pleased with both of you guys. Delaney's been with me for about 2.5 years, so she's about learned a few things. Just about. Okay, go ahead and ask her whenever you're ready. Ask her to trot again. That was much better, wasn't it? That was much better. Okay, let's ask her to slow down, kind of sit down. Good. See how much she came back a lot faster that time? I didn't actually want her to stop, but we'll take it. Let's go ahead and just change directions. Touch her with your right leg there. Ask her to change. There. And I was doing turns into the fence with her yesterday, pushing her with my, cueing her with my leg to turn, move her shoulder. So she was handling all that. In the round pen, she was handling it. So there she trotted off on her own. We didn't ask her to. Okay. And I'm also gradually letting this rope out so that the circles are just getting a little bit bigger. Good. I like the way she's kind of starting to think this isn't such a big deal. And if she slows down on her own, I want you to squeeze her and ask her to stay trotting. There. So, good. She thought about slowing down there. So part of what she has to learn is that we control speed and direction. And she doesn't trot because she's scared, and she doesn't stop because she's not scared, which is what a horse like her tends to do. They tend to let their fear tell them what to do. And we've got to teach her that's the wrong answer. Okay, now this time we're going to actually stop. You ready? Ooh. Good. And see her licking and chewing? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's let her have a break. You just sit there and take a nap. I'm going to take a knee. Love it. Okay. It's been a slow journey with this horse. This is, see if I can remember. I think we're at about 5 weeks with her. We're into the second month. And, in a way it seems like slow progress, but this is a 10-year-old horse who had barely been touched. So, frankly, I think getting this far in 5 weeks is pretty good. She thinks so too. She's had to really, really, really try hard and be courageous and try hard to overcome her fear. And she's worked with me every day and tried hard to get better. She's getting better. I really like it. Okay? All right, sit up. Now what we're going to do is, and if we can, we'll do this at a walk. What we're going to do is I'm just going to walk a half a circle. We're going to stop her. I want you to use, in this case, it'd be your left foot to push your hip around, then use your right foot to send her that way. You know what I mean? Okay. So we're going to have you kind of guide her, but I'm going to help you. So we're going to go this way. So take your left foot up by leg position 1, push her over. Beautiful. All right. We're going to walk about a half a circle. Okay. Now push your hip with your left foot, hip with your left foot, hip with your left foot. Okay. And then shoulder with your right foot. And now it'll be the opposite. Okay. I want her paying attention to your leg cues. So put your right foot back, push your hip right now. Good. Now put your left foot and push your shoulder. There. That's what I want to do. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Now again, left foot, push your hip. Now right foot, push your shoulder. Beautiful. That's really good. Okay. And if she trots, that's fine, because I'm going to ask her to do this at a trot here in a minute. Okay, you ready? Okay. Right foot, push. Left foot, move the shoulder. Good. And if she wants to trot off, that's fine, because I want her to be able to do it at a trot as well. Okay. Okay. All right. Left leg back, push. Right leg. All right. Don't be afraid to thump her a little bit. She's not going to, I don't think, overreact to that. Okay. Right foot back. All right. And left foot, push. Good. That's pretty good. Okay. And if she does overreact to your leg a little bit, I've got to hold this rope. She's not going to get away from you. All right. Left leg back, push. Good. Right leg. Okay. Right leg. Okay. That's fine. Right leg, go back that way. Okay. I didn't see anything. Did you see anything? No, I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything at all.
No.
No.
So, like I said on the last video, how you react to something has a lot to do with what the horse thinks. If you start screaming, the reason I'm laughing is because I had a couple of 10-year-old girls out here yesterday who loped a horse for the first time in the round pen, and both of them started screaming when the horse started loping. And they were having a blast. They weren't even scared. They were just screaming because they're 10-year-old girls. Okay, right foot, push. And I tried to explain to them that usually doesn't make it better when you're riding a horse. Screaming doesn't usually increase the riding experience at all.
I mean, it does, but not in the best way.
No, it increases the experience, but not in a good way. You're right. Okay, left foot, push her. That left foot, push a little harder. There you go. Now right foot. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and be a little more assertive with those cues. Want her paying attention. Okay, good. All right, now right foot back, kick her around. Good. Now left foot, kick her. Good. Good. See, she can handle this even at a little faster speed. Okay, left foot, touch her, kick her, right foot. Good. All right, good. All right, just post around there. All right, right foot, push her. Left foot, kick her. Good. Okay. Now, so she's doing well. Now we're going to ask her to do it at a trot. Okay, right here. Left foot, kick her around. Right foot. And we're going to ask her to trot. Okay, right foot, kick her around. Left foot. Ask her to trot. Good. Good. Left foot, push her. Right foot, kick her, trot her out. Yeah. Yeah, you tell her to trot. Okay, good. Okay, right foot, push her hip. Push it, left foot, trot her out. Good. I like that she trotted out, but she didn't overreact in any way. She just trotted, excuse me. Okay, left foot, push. Right foot, kick her over, trot off. Okay. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's let her keep trotting for a minute. I'm going to let her get a little farther out. Her head is, see how her head has come down? It's now below saddle horn level. So she's starting to look slightly bored. I love it. Keep her trotting. Okay, we want her to trot because we asked her to, not because she's scared. So we're just going to trot her around here for 3 or 4 minutes. Don't antagonize her by making a whole bunch of noise. But by the way, I will go back to the milk jugs and the other stuff with this mare. I'm not done. Most horses, if I do it at all, I only do it once. Most colts, a lot of colts, I don't do it at all because they don't need it, especially if they're real gentle colts. But with her, I'm going to come back to it every 3 or 4 days for a while until she looks bored, which she kind of did day before yesterday when I did it. I had all the stuff on her, the tarps and everything, and she kind of looked a little bored. Oh, that looks real good, Delaney. Keep her trotting. I'd kind of like her to get just a little bit tired. Okay, kick her hip around. And let's trot her off the other way. Now put your left foot on her and trot her off. She's actually acting a little lazy there, isn't she? I like it. For this mare, that's great. I love to see her being lazy. Yeah, she's looking good. Okay. Okay, kick her hip around. Let's change directions. All right, right foot and trot her off. Trot her off. There, good. See how her head's, she'll drop her head down, then she brings it back up. But that's good progress right there. That's beautiful. Look at that pretty little black horse right there. Look at that pretty, don't let her stop. Kick her. Okay, so see, she relaxed, so she thought she didn't need to keep going. In her mind, she's not scared, I don't need to keep running. Okay, all right, that's fine, we'll let her turn around. It's fine, trot her off. So I see this a lot with colts that are afraid, with horses that are afraid. They do things because they're afraid, and then once they're not afraid anymore, they think they don't need to do it. But then you have to make this transition. Yes, you need to do it because I asked you, not because you're afraid of me. And so we're still mostly on the fear side with her, but we're getting there. Making some good progress. I'm just letting this rope out. Keep her trotting. So you're about 20 feet out from me now, making a 40-foot circle. Keep her trotting. Good. Okay, we're gonna have to ask her to stop here. Ready? Stick your feet out. Ooh. Okay, why don't you step off and loosen the cinch, and we will call that a very good session.